Away from Anambra State, we turn our attention now to another story we've been tracking. Rescue and search operations are still ongoing at the building collapse site in the Ikoyi area of Lagos. At the last count, 38 bodies have been recovered while 9 persons are rescued. Our correspondent Ivy Kanu is standing by now to bring us updates. Hello, Ivy. So how is the search and rescue operations going so far today? Who is standing by live for us at the scene of the building collapse in Gerard Road, Ikoyi. So what is going on at this moment, talking about search and rescue operations at the scene of the crash?
Hello, Kemi. Last night the total body that was recovered here was 38, but the information reaching us now says that an additional 4 bodies have been recovered, making it a total of 49 bodies discovered and recovered rather, and 9 rescued alive, which brings it to a total of about 51. But we are waiting for an official to, speak on that. But we were told, reliably informed, that between last night and this morning, 4 mobiles were recovered from the scene. And the rescue operation, search and rescue operation, is still ongoing. If you look behind me, you see that the excavators are still working. Now, there's been a lot of movement around here. That's expected. This is the National Emergency NAMA. They are also here. They've been moving the debris out of there, which wasn't done these past 5 days. They've started moving the debris. Now, this tent is still open, and this is where families are expected to pick up an identification card from this tent, which they will take to the infectious disease hospital in Yaba for identification of the bodies, which will start about 4 p.m. today. And the families are still here. They are still expecting that some of their family members and loved ones will be, rescued alive. We met some of them here. They are not very willing, which is very understandable, The emotions are still high, We spoke to a woman who says she's very confident that her husband will be rescued alive. She said the husband worked on this site like 2 weeks ago, and he was asked to come back and take his money, which means he wasn't paid when he came here to work. So he just came to collect his pay, and that was when the sad incident happened. You recall that Lagos State government set up a 6-man inquiry panel team to investigate what happened here. I will also tell you this, that the Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute has also set up an investigative committee to ascertain what really happened here. In a statement they released this week, they said that a team had already come here to pick up samples, which they will take to the lab and carry out their investigation. But they stress that their investigation is not a probe. They are not probing who owns the building or the contractor. They just want it for lab, for tests which they will put in their lab for case study that will help them in future. Now, this desk is going to be this way for the rest of the day. I just hope families and those who lost their loved ones will take advantage of this desk that has been opened to come pick up the identification card, which will be the only thing they will use in identifying the bodies when they get to the hospital. Also, the missing person desk is still on, and the counseling desk, but the families are not even coming forward. They are just seated there and hoping that
right,
they get
Ivy,
the best and positive results from
Right, Ivy, with the level of work that the government is providing, level of services, multifaceted services that the government is providing now to help ameliorate the pain of family members, understandably, but how satisfactory are these services? What are family members telling you about how satisfied they are as to the pace of work and services from government?
Like I said earlier, they are not actually in the mood to speak on camera, but some of them are more interested in them finding the bodies of their loved ones or finding their loved ones, you know. And so far, I told you 52. So it's left to them to now make use of, you know, this center, because the identification card is extremely important. If they don't get it from here, I hope those at home are listening. If they don't get it from here, they will not be allowed to identify their loved ones at Yaba. You know, so it's important. They are more interested in this ending as fast as possible, so that they could have closure. You know, and some of them are very optimistic that their loved ones will be found alive.
Ivy, let me also take you up on the part you mentioned regarding the missing persons desk. What information do you have about any data at all as to the exact number of persons who are said to still be missing, persons who you gather worked on the site or were on the site of the collapsed building before it indeed came down?
Okay, now that's a fantastic one, but I'll tell you, it's extremely difficult getting those there to talk. They are not ready to give you those informations. They only believe that when the authority comes, they will take over those informations and give them. I had gone there. I wanted to know the number of missing persons and, you know, the number of those who have picked up, who have registered, because you have to register that your person is missing and all that. But those informations are not even coming.
Right, indeed. Well, understanding is the word right now, but then we're waiting on you for all the information you can get from the scene of the collapsed building in Gerard Road, Ikoyi. Thanks so much, Ivy, for that much we've been able to glean from you as you continue to stand by for us on TVC News.